Waiting for some people to come on in. Live on YouTube. Oops. Hello, there are a few people here. Hi, James. Hello, hello. I'm just posting on Instagram saying that I'm live on YouTube, so don't mind me doing it while a couple more people come in. Get all the peeps in here. YouTube.com/Lisa Pinelli. All right, we are here. We are here. We have let people know. People going by outside. Anyways, hi John, hi James. Hello, hello, hello. I tried to come over here with the light this time. I think it's still just the camera on the computer. It's not the best, so I may switch next week over to a different camera instead of doing it straight from the computer. Just that way you guys have a little bit better visual aid. But yeah, hi, hello, hello, hello. I don't think anybody that's going to pop up in here, they might, I don't know, but I don't think anybody that popped up or it will pop up on here made it this weekend to Animanga, but it was a lot of fun. There were so many people. It was very hot. Tons of fun. But I'm so tired. So today was kind of just like a let's recoup, let's go grocery shopping, clean the house up a little bit kind of a day. So easy day. Sorry I didn't make it to Animanga. My car needs to work. Oh, I'm so sorry about your car. But I do feel like that is way more important than going to a convention. So no worries. I'll see you at another one. Glad you had a great time. I did. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely a bittersweet feeling. It was kind of overwhelming at the very start just because we haven't had this in so long. I've been going to theme parks and doing all of that stuff. Hold on. My placemat. It's on my chair. I've been going to theme parks and all of that. And at first that was kind of like, whoa, I'm at Disney or I'm at Knott's Berry Farm kind of thing. And it felt kind of odd, but we still had the masks on. And then if you got vaccinated, you were able to not wear it. So they lifted that. And it was just kind of, let me turn off my volume so it doesn't keep beeping the whole time. So it was just kind of a very weird feeling because it was different and it was kind of going back to normal. But having the cons was definitely a weird feeling, but it was a very good feeling. So I'm sure you guys understand with things that you haven't been able to do that you're now doing again. And it's crazy. It's such a weird feeling, but it's such a happy, I think you appreciate it more. So I definitely appreciated it. And I appreciated everybody going. It was very hot and the line outside was extremely long to get inside. So I appreciate every single person that toughed out the heat and stood in the 4-hour line or however long they stayed out there just to come inside. Even if they didn't see me, but like it took a lot for people to get inside. So bittersweet. Glad you had a great time. Thank you for understanding, Lisa. Absolutely. Cars, having your car is very important. It is your whole living kind of thing. Like if you don't have your car, you can't take yourself to the doctor, you can't go to the grocery store, you can't go to work, you can't do anything. So I get it. This is very important. It's like having your home. You have to have a place, a roof over your head. But it's all more important than going to a con. Thank you for replying to your previous video. You're welcome. I try my hardest to go through and reply to comments and whatnot. Sometimes I don't see them because even if there's only a couple of comments on one, sometimes I don't see them because the next video will go up or I'll turn off my notifications and stuff. So I don't necessarily always see everything, but I try. But I do see your guys' stuff, even if I don't see it right away. So I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for leaving comments and liking my videos and whatnot. And if you have not already, make sure after this, you guys go and you watch the little preview videos of Animanga. So at least you kind of see what the con had. I didn't, it was very hard, very hard to film the con and film myself and film what was going on around my booth at the same time of trying to meet everybody and manage my booth and all of that stuff. So they're short videos. I promise the next ones will be longer, they'll be better, be more going on, but first one back. Just need to be at the same con sometime. I agree. Where are you located? Let's see if I'm going to be at any cons in your state. And if I am not invited to a con at your local, whatever it is, why can't I think of the word, state, or your city or whatever else, and or you just have a con that you really, really like, email them, message them. Some cons have the suggestion bubbles on their website where you can actually suggest guests. So like actors or voice actors or cosplayers or whatever else, you can suggest them and let them know, hey, I want Lisa Pinelli. She's a model and a cosplayer. Here's the link to her Instagram or whatever, however you want to word it. But suggest me to all of the cons because they're coming back. And that is literally the only way that cons will notice the talents and whatnot because they want to know that the fans want them there. They don't want to just bring somebody out and, you get it. Will I be at Bakersfield Con? I don't know. I haven't heard anything from it yet. I did that one a couple years ago, but I honestly don't even know if they're having a con this year. But send them a suggestion to invite me, and maybe they will, because it's not too far away. It's a few hours away. I would definitely do it if they invited me. Fanex. Okay, so for FanX, the plan is to go. But hear me out. I want to make sure that everything is squared away and that it's going to happen. I haven't really had a reply yet. So as soon as I have all the information confirming, then yes, I will be there. So we're kind of at a half-half level of if I will be at FanX or not. Fingers crossed. Everybody cross those fingers. Planet Comic Con. That one's the one that's in Kansas City, right? I think. Those are two very completely different side of the continent cons. You are traveling. That's awesome. Planet Comic Con, I would love to go to, but I am not invited. So let them know. I have met a guy that runs that one, and he's very nice. So maybe if you guys suggest me enough, maybe he'll like, oh yeah, I know her. I remember her. So suggest me. Just spam them. Let them know that you want to do it. That's exciting though. I think that's a lot of fun. Most people kind of, at least here, most people are like, oh, Long Beach Comic Con. Now I'm going to go to LA Comic Con. Now I'm going to go to another California con because that's, it's easier. So that's fun. I'm glad you're going to travel around and go to different cons. I'll help you out at your booth at Salt Lake. I appreciate that. I will have help at all my other cons. It was just this one. I couldn't have anybody. I mean, I could have, but I couldn't. Everybody that was supposed to help me couldn't be here. And then I had a couple backup people and they couldn't do it. I appreciate it. How are you guys doing? You asked me how I'm doing tonight. How are you guys? Anybody have any fun plans this week? Also, my hair, it's blue went away. Now it's like a purple. It'll get all blended in. I'll still be there for you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I want you to enjoy your con. I want you to go and walk around and explore and then come and tell me what your favorite part was and what cool things you found over there and over there and, you know, all that stuff. Don't mind me, I'm going to be drinking my water. Saw a band play on Saturday. What? Awesome. What was the band? Was it like a concert? Or was it you went somewhere and they had bands playing? Which reminds me, September. Well, it turned really orange outside. Whoa. September, I will be going to go see Angels Airwaves for my second time. So pretty excited about that. If anybody knows who they are. They're not really known yet. All right. Well, Powerhouse, good luck to you. Sometimes those are the best ones, the ones that aren't like big names, because they usually put on better shows and you have the ability to see them rather than standing in a massive crowd and being able to see like a little ant running around on stage kind of thing. So that's good. Glad that you got to go and see them. And I'm assuming you had fun because you're saying that you saw the band. I've heard Angels and Airwaves. Awesome. I've been a big fan of them ever since they first started, after Tom left Blink to start the thing and you know, all that stuff. I personally do like their older stuff more than their newer things that they've been coming out with. But pretty good, pretty good. Cool, cool. How was the cosplay contest? It was fun. It was so much fun. So, not in a mean way, but some contests, when you're doing it, you have some people that are incredible. They have huge cosplays. They're incredible. And you're like, yeah, okay, this one, that one, of course, this one. And then there's other people that they're having lots of fun and it's amazing to watch them, but it doesn't compete to the people that you can tell put a lot of work into their cosplays. It doesn't make those people bad at all. It's just if you're going off of like detail and creativity and like if you actually made the cosplay, just all that stuff. If you're going off of the actual things that we're told the score on, then you know there's big platform differences. But the cosplay contest this time, everybody was so incredible. So like we had maybe 5 people come off the stage, and I turned over to my fellow judge and was like, okay, everybody's incredible. I don't know how we're gonna do this. So we kind of based it on everything we were supposed to, as well as like stage performance and showmanship and all that type of stuff. So it was a lot of fun. So it was really cute seeing people come up on stage and actually act out their little cosplays. And there was a group. I'm sorry, forgive me. I don't remember what the anime is that they were from, but they're basically like they're creatures, like furry animal creatures things. They were super cute, but they came on stage and they did like a little, I don't know, 5-10 second dance performance with each other, and it was the cutest thing ever. And that's the thing that kind of stands out to me, is when you become that character. Like, yes, you worked hard on that cosplay, but are you that character? So that was fun. So that was kind of what helped us in the cosplay contest with this massive group of incredible cosplayers. It was being able to see some people actually shine and be like, this is what I'm doing and look at me go kind of thing. It was a lot of fun. Everybody did a great job. How do you tell if someone made it? When we had people register, we did ask them if they made it or not, and everybody said that they did. So that made it easy. Sometimes you can tell if people make something or not, and then obviously some things you have no clue, because some people are just amazing people at sewing and stuff like that. But everybody said that they did. We kind of take their word for it. I mean, obviously, if it's like a Zentai suit, like Spider-Man suits and stuff like that, usually most people don't buy the pattern and sew it together. So something like that, you would know, okay, they didn't make it, but that's kind of how you know. Been tempted to enter the Salt Lake. You should do it. So my only thing, just because I've judged so many of these contests, is most of them, obviously, like I just said, they ask if you made it, but most of them want you to have at least 75% of your cosplay made by you. So keep that in mind if you're going to enter in a contest. And, you know, if it's already something that you bought off of Amazon or some costume store or whatnot, it doesn't make it bad. But if you're entering in the contest, just keep that in mind, the 75% you made it. And then when you go on stage, this is important. Coming from like a forever performer, my whole life type of thing. When you go on stage, you're going to walk on stage and you're going to feel like you have been on there for the last 10 minutes. And in reality, you've been up there for 2 seconds. So just breathe. Maybe focus on like one certain thing kind of thing if you have a fear of being in front of crowds kind of thing. It's usually depending on where the con's at and what their stage setup and whatnot is. A lot of times there'll be very bright lights, so sometimes you won't even see the crowd. You'll be fine. But keep in mind that you feel like you've been up there forever. You haven't. Those judges need to actually be able to see what you're wearing and what you did to it and so on. So if you just kind of walk up, you're like, boom, okay, bye. You leave, we're not going to know what you did. And chances are you'll get a lower ranking. So kind of go up there, count to like 5 Mississippis, like 1 Mississippi, not 1 Mississippi, 2 kind of thing. Count slow in your head and do a couple little actiony poses and just be that character. Just go ham, go crazy, and then walk off and just be confident and you'll do really well. So that's my tip for you if you're going to do a cosplay contest. Hi, Ryan. Fantasia Comic Con. I heard that. Yes. So I saw the post for Fantasia, something. I don't know. For Fantasia, I saw the post and I was like, is this wrong? Because they haven't been anywhere. There's no relevancy on any social medias for a couple of years now. And that like blew me away. So I'm going to cross them with you. I hope that happens. I think that's where I first met you. So, yay, high five. How's the kitty? The kitty is not there anymore. She was sitting up on top of my bar countertop thing, and I don't know where she went now. She's gone, but she's good. She's super happy. Right before I came on here with you guys, let me put this down just slightly so I can sit back. Okay. Right before I came on here with you guys, we were all hanging out in the backyard in the garden, and she was jumping up and chasing butterflies and squeaking at the birds. So she's good. And the doggy, she's good too. They're both very happy little girls. We first met at the did we? Because I swear I met you at Fantasia. And Hard Work wasn't that long ago. You could be right, though. I think you're right. You could be very right. I know it was one of those, but I know Fantasia was, I think, like 3 years ago, maybe. But I think maybe all of them were 3 years ago. So all of last year, since everything shut down and got like weird, whenever I think of, oh, that con in 2019, I think it was last year. I don't know if anybody else has been having that issue, but last year just like doesn't exist half the time whenever I'm thinking of dates and events. Have I watched the Jungle Cruise? I have not. I want to. I was at the con. I couldn't. But it is my plan. I do want to go and see it. When they were doing the world premiere, the red carpet at Disneyland, I was watching it here at home. It was really cool. It was really cool to see. But I will be watching it soon, as well as I want to watch Suicide Squad Part 2. I have high hopes for it. I know you so well, the different platforms you haven't gotten the chance to see. I know! I have a couple of people that have been following me for like the last 10 years, 12 years, and they're like, I still haven't met you yet. I'm like, I know. So hopefully soon. But the good thing is you are going to cons that I'm supposed to be going to, so it should happen. You need to watch it. Is it that good? Don't put spoilers. Is it really good? The neighbors are outside talking. Ryan, you disappeared. Is it good? Did you like it? Did you love it? It looked very actiony. I still love how your purple hair is. Thank you. I'm not mad that the blue went away and that the pink went away because it was pink right here. I'm not mad about it. I like that it changes every day and, you know, it's something different and it keeps it fun. So I like it too. So thank you. Still looks great. You the best. Thank you. Cyber hugs. So tomorrow, who likes watermelon? I know it's a weird question. Who likes watermelon? Anybody? I want to see a little hand. Okay, there's no hands. So maybe none of you guys like watermelon or you're very confused. I don't know. But tomorrow, I do. Woot, woot, woot. Okay, tomorrow is National Watermelon Day. Woo! So I'm going to try tomorrow before I go to Knott's Berry Farm. Unless I just go to Knott's Berry Farm on Wednesday. I don't know yet. My week is planned, but not set in stone of what day to do things. I don't know. But anyway, tomorrow's National Watermelon Day. Thanks. And I'm going to try to do a photo shoot with watermelon. So be prepared for watermelon fun. And if you guys want to see it, I will, of course, have a preview up on my Instagram and on my Facebook and Twitter and all that. And then the full sets will be up on my Patreon and OnlyFans and all that stuff. But watermelon. So tomorrow, make sure you guys eat something watermelon. I know it's weird, but just do it. Have fun. Enjoy your summer days. Am I watching the Olympics? I am not. I don't know if they're playing it on anything online kind of thing, but I actually don't have like cable or TV type of stuff. I mean, I have a TV, but I watch Netflix and whatnot. I like stream it from my phone or the computer onto the TV. So yeah. I've never really watched a lot of the Olympics. Usually all I would ever watch is like the gymnastics type of stuff. For Winter Olympics, I really liked, I don't know what it's called, the big sled would go down really fast. I liked watching that, and then I always watched like the ice skating and stuff, but I never really got super into watching the Olympics. So, is it good? Has it been fun? I heard that there was nobody allowed to be there, so it's interesting. You can watch on the website. Okay, I'll have to look into it, see what's still going to happen, and see if any of them interest me. You want to buy more merch? Yay, Lisa looped. Well, I do always still have my online store that's open. Of course, all of the Lisa loot, the merch and everything isn't all listed on there, but that's kind of a perk of going to the cons and whatnot. But there is some stuff that's still on the store. And then for my next con, which is next month, yes, next month, September 11th and 12th, it's going to be in Anaheim, and it's PowerCon. So it's a full-on hardcore He-Man, Powers of the Universe convention. So it's just like a big He-Man celebration. But I will be at that, and I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of new prints and merch and whatnot from things that I've been shooting this year. So I actually didn't bring any of that with me to this last con because a year prior, when stuff shut down, I had a whole bunch of new stuff that I brought with me to Long Beach. Like I just got it for Long Beach, and nobody showed up to Long Beach. Long Beach was like a dead zone because Anime LA was going on at the same time, and everybody went to that. So I decided to bring all of that stuff to this first con to try to see if I can get rid of some of it. I did, but now I'm going to be bringing more of my 2021 stuff to PowerCon and, you know, future cons. 10 out of 10 for Jungle Cruise. Nice. Well, that's a good rating, so I'll have to see it. I'm going to see it anyways, but that's even better. It gives very high hopes. There we go. We see some more I do's, and I love watermelon. Good. So go eat your watermelon tomorrow. Have some like agua fresca or like actual watermelon candy. I don't know. Something watermelon. I want to know what you guys end up having. No fans in person. My brother is a screenplay writer, and I told him to watch it as well. Nice. Well, I hope your brother likes it. That would be a fun one to go to Anime LA. I heard Anime LA and AX are insanity. Good way, but it's a lot of people. I've never been to either of them. PowerCon. Okay, yes. PowerCon is a really good one. It's a lot more of an intimate convention. It's not in a convention center. It's in a hotel in the ballroom. So it's smaller, but everybody that's there is like a hardcore fan of He-Man. So everybody's literally friends with everybody the whole time while they're there. So it's a lot of fun. I really liked it when I've gone. I remember when I saw your Cammy cosplay. It was fabulous. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you. I plan on wearing Cammy again sometime soon. I have to redo the wig because it's been sitting in a storage bag. So like the braids all everywhere and whatnot. But that character will be coming back at a con near you. Very soon, very soon. Who was your first? Okay. Everybody always asks me, what was your first character you ever cosplayed? I honestly don't know. I don't remember. When I was little, I used to just dress up all the time. And I mean, obviously Halloween, I would dress up and whatnot too. But it's hard to explain. When I was little, I was into modeling, and and like commercial work and stuff like that. And then I went into like junior high, I didn't do anything. I did like theater and stuff. And in high school, I still wasn't doing it, but I was doing theater. And then that's when I started to learn photography instead, which I still love doing, but I still preferred being behind or in front of the camera instead. So I went back into it. I did more of it. And a lot of photo shoots, I would get hired to do something, and they would think, okay, I want you to wear this, I want you to do that, and do this project. I'll say, okay, would it be okay if I bring this costume? Because I want to do this too, and I want to do this. They would say, okay. So I used to bring various cosplays, and I would shoot with just random photographers that would hire me for things. And I didn't know that comic conventions existed, but I just always really liked dressing up, and I always liked, I just always loved it. So when I finally learned that there were comic conventions, I think the first one I ever wore something to, I mean, obviously I wore something, but the first comic convention that I went to, I think I did Black Canary, but I just attended it. I wasn't a guest. But other than that, I have no idea what the first like photo shoot cosplay thing I did was. I don't remember. So I don't know. Everybody asks me that. I'm like, I feel bad, but I don't know. It was probably like 20 years ago. I don't know. Are you planning to attend Comic Con in December? LA Comic Con? Yes. LA Comic Con, I am a guest at. So I will be at that one. So my next one is PowerCon in Anaheim next month. And then I will tell you right now. Bump. Okay, so September 11th and 12th, I have PowerCon in Anaheim. If it happens, I have FanX in Salt Lake City, Utah, and that will be September 16th to the 18th, I believe. I have those dates right. After that is Unicon in Las Vegas, and that is, sounds like somebody dropped a whole bunch of wood outside. Unicon in Las Vegas, and that is October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And then after that, I don't have anything until December, which is LA Comic Con. So those are what I have left for the rest of the year as of right now. But like I said, if there is a con that you want to see me at, go and suggest me. Write it on their post and be like, hey, you should invite at least the Pinelli official as a cosplay guest. I'd love to see her, or send them an email or a message or whatever else. And cross your fingers hard that they pay attention and they send me out. Emerald City Comic Con might be an option since it's in December. For you to go to, you should. You definitely should. I've applied to that one a couple times and they ignore me. So that's something I would need you guys to suggest me for. Hi, Daniel. Is this Daniel from the weekend? I really got to start cosplaying. You do you. You do you, Johnny. If you want to do it, go for it and have lots of fun and just enjoy it. And don't think of yourself as like competition to other people, because then you're always going to feel like you're failing. Just have fun. That's really all it's supposed to be. Is it's supposed to be fun. I looked up WonderCon. Oh, after Thanksgiving, that's weird. So, okay, for all of you who were constant con goers, I know that maybe other states was different, but for California, there was like a con season. Like there was a time frame when there'd be a couple cons But then there was like a big season when all the cons would happen. And then about November, December, January, they'd all kind of just die out. There wouldn't be anything. So this whole new con season that we're having is kind of weird for me. To me, it's weird because it's all like August, September, November, December. I'm not used to it. It's kind of cool though. It mixes things up. Should I send Salt Lake a message to remind them? No, we're emailing back and forth. It's just some stuff that we have to figure out to see if it's going to happen. All the legal stuff, all the fun stuff. Of course I remember you. So when I meet you guys, I might not always remember your name because I meet hundreds of people a day and I'm really bad with names. Like if I'm watching a movie, I can say, okay, that guy's the guy with the blue hair. He's dating this chick over here who's the cheerleader, who's doing this. And I can tell you the whole story, but half the time I don't remember the people's names. It's just something that's never clicked with me. So a lot of times I meet you guys and I'm like, I remember you, I know you, I can tell you exactly where we met, I can tell you this and that and what print you bought, everything. But half the time I forget your guys' names. So don't take offense to it if it ever happens. Ryan, I do remember you. I see you all the time. Jonathan, I remember you too. I see you all the time. John, I've never met you, but I know your face on here all the time. I got your back. It's okay. Don't message Salt Lake City. They're good. I'm just trying to figure things out with them. They want to fly me out there, and I want to drive because I need to take my dog with me. So we're trying to figure out some stuff to do with it and make sure that it all works out. So that's kind of where that one's at. You know me too. Yes. And Instagram. Yeah, you're everywhere. I love it. Terrible with names too. Faces are much. They are, right? Oh. That's why Cat in the Hat had thing 1 and thing 2. It's easier to remember. Well, hello there. Hello, come here. You were asked about, but they don't want to see your booties. You got to keep walking. No booties. We are censoring the tushy hole. Can you turn? We want to see your beautiful little baby kitty face. Little baby Evie. Hi, honey. This is so bright over here. There's Mama in your zone. I'm sorry. She usually lays over here. Oh, it is shaking. Nom, nom, nom. There you go, Ryan. There's the kitty. She's just smacking me in the head. Bye, baby. Speaking of kitties, that stray male cat. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're shaking the whole table. Yo, kid. Evie. Hey. Thank you. The stray male cat. He's still here. So again, if anybody wants a boy cat, I will catch him. He's really, really nice. I will catch him and I will literally hand deliver him to you. But you have to be local because I'm not going to drive super far. Evie, we're not meowing at him. No, no. She just wants to play with him so bad. She really likes playing with other cats and other dogs. Evie, but thank goodness that we remember each other. Oh, of course. Did you see my Star Wars? No, I did not see your armor kit on Instagram. I must have missed it. I'm sorry. I honestly am not on my Instagram that much. I kind of just post things and kind of catch up a little bit, and then I kind of try to get off of it because if you don't, you get sucked in. And then I have so much going on throughout the day that it's hard to just sit there on your phone, you know. But I'm sure it's awesome. Are you going to wear it to a con sometime soon? If Idaho, oh, it's true. I'm sure they have some small ones, but I've never heard of a big con in Idaho. So thank you. Definitely let me know. There's some weird noises going on outside. I don't know if you guys are able to catch the sounds, but there's some weird noises. Small attempts, yeah. A lot of cities try to do small attempts for cons, especially at like the colleges and stuff, I've noticed, but they don't always last or work out. It's okay. Trying to join, oh, the 51st Legion. I think that's how you say it. That'd be awesome. That'd be super cool. They're at a lot of cons and they're really cool. Good luck. I'm rooting for you. If you guys notice, hello, I'm here. It is Monday. I asked you guys last Monday what day and time frame you guys would prefer, and I had like 2 people tell me Mondays are great. You can just keep doing it on Mondays. So I just went with that. So obviously I'm here. So for now, I'm probably going to keep live streams on Mondays. And today it was about 7:30 or so when I started. No. So we're probably going to try to keep it about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Chewy, no, don't do it. No. Same thing happened last week. It's because it's that time frame when all the kids run out of the swimming pool and stuff. We have a community pool and they all play in it. But yes, so probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock will be the designated time on Mondays that I will do live streams with you guys. So it gives you guys time to get off of work and kind of hang out, and then I'll be here. Just here as a little head up. Do you watch Bad Batch? You know, I was so excited for it when it came out. Like the second it came out, I was all ready. I was like, yes, it's here. And then I got really tired and I went to bed. And then I had plans to watch it, but then I got really busy and I haven't seen it yet. But I was very excited for it. And it looks incredible. And I watched the other ones, the whatchamacallits, like the other like Clone Wars and stuff like that. I've seen those and they are fun and I love it. And I love that the way that they're animated. But I haven't watched it yet. But I will. Just like I haven't watched the new He-Man series either, and that's on my list. I have a lot, and I haven't finished Loki. I watched like an episode, 2 episodes. I don't know. I get really busy, and then I get like 5 episodes behind, and I'm like, I'll do it later. I'll do it when the season ends, and I can just binge it. So I'm probably just gonna wait a little bit longer and then binge watch it all in one go. At least you'll have something to look forward on Mondays. Yes. That was also another thing. I thought of the whole Mondays suck thing. And I thought, well, you know what? Let's give them something fun on a Monday. So if you guys have a sucky Monday, a sucky start to your week, your work week, whatever it may be, then hopefully this will end it on a better note and take you guys into a better Tuesday. Hi, Nick. Hello. Mondays are my least favorite day of the week. I don't get it. I don't know why everybody hates Monday. Poor Monday. It never wanted to be hated. I think it's because everybody has so much fun on the weekend. Like, I don't want to go back to work. But, I don't know. You have to look at it in a positive way. Garfield says I hate Mondays. A lot of people say they hate Mondays. Hey, you're not going outside anymore. Can you come here? No. We also go outside. As I told you, we hang out in the garden. But when the sun goes down, the kitty's not allowed to go outside. So it's dark now, and she's like, please. You're crazy. No. She's just sitting there looking at me like, please. I love you. My cat's funny. Yeah. So Mondays, I'm here to make your Mondays a little bit better. And I feel like everybody streams on Friday nights, and it's like, all right, you're already excited that it's Friday night, so you don't need me to hype you up. And we got so much on the entire backstory of what happened to the clones. Awesome. Exciting. I am excited to watch it, and I will watch it. I just have to get that time frame when I can sit down and zone in. I'm happy right now. Rick and Morty is amazing. Loki was crazy, and Suicide Squad and Free Guys are so. Yes, Free Guy looks fun. It looks so much fun. So I definitely want to see that as well. It seems like you are all caught up with all the latest shows and movies. That's awesome. Good for you. Any more fun stories from this weekend? I don't know. Honestly, it was a lot of sitting at my booth and trying to take very, very quick run over there, 5-minute breaks to go to the bathroom and like stretch my legs kind of thing. The con was cool though from the little bit I saw. And none of it. I don't have anything super exciting because I was kind of just at my booth the whole time. But there was a lot of really nice people. There was this thing. I didn't get to play in it. I kind of wanted to play in it. But it was like a big blow up jumper type of thing, like a moon jump. And in the center of it, they had this gigantic ball that kind of looked like a wrecking ball. And that kids were jumping on the inside of it and smacking the ball into each other. So all I thought of was that Miley Cyrus song, the I came in like a wrecking ball. Because kids were just like diving at the ball and it was just plowing into other kids and kids getting knocked out. And so I did see that. That was on my way to the bathroom every time. So every time I'd watch them as I'm walking by. Fridays used to be my go day. Patiently from school. Fridays are your busiest day of the week. Oh, why are they the busiest day of the week? Just because all your school stuff and work stuff, all that type of stuff ends? I did see Rebels. I did see that one. Never invested in Star Wars. It's okay. Star Wars isn't for everybody. I'm a guy who covers all of it, so good to know it again. What? I'm a guy who covers all of it, so it's good to do it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely do. And see, if I wasn't at a booth, I would definitely be able to walk around and cover more, but I'm not a booth. It's okay, PowerCon. I will have Junior will be there with me on PowerCon. Probably most of the other cons will be there with me, but he'll be able to kind of help me film and help watch my booth with me and so on. So I have more ability to take 3 steps this way or right there and get a little footage of this really fast kind of thing. So it'll be better. There'll be more. But I'm glad that you're able to do it because that's just another perspective from somebody else. I'll bring it to Salt Lake. Awesome. Sounds good. You don't like the new stuff that is needed for Star Wars. Got it. Yes, I kind of agree. Those first movies that they did with like little Anakin and all of that, I wasn't a fan of those movies. Some of the newer movies I really loved, and then which one was it? There was one of them I just hated it. It was the I don't remember the name of it. I can say what happens at the end, but it might be a spoiler for any of you who haven't seen it. I can't think of what it is. Okay, if you have not seen all Star Wars movies, please cover your ears for the next like 5 seconds. I will do this. It was the Star Wars movie, maybe like 4 years ago or so, where everybody died at the end. Okay, you could uncover your ears. That was the one that I really didn't like. And it wasn't because of the ending. I was totally fine with that. I was like, yes, nobody ever does that. I'm happy they did that. It was just the movie in general. I didn't really like it too much. I loved Solo. Loved Solo. I don't know. I like the other ones a lot, but that one I just was not a fan of it. I cannot think of what that one was called. I don't know. That was the only one. And then all of the TV things, I've liked all of that stuff so far. Rogue One. Yep. Yep. That was the one. Yep. Rogue no. Oh man. Nice, you're reading them. Yes, reading them I feel like is a whole different thing than watching them. You just get a whole different feeling to them. You're invested more. The novels are really good, and there's a lot of them. I don't know if you have like a used bookstore near you. I have a book off near me, and every time I go to book off, there are so many Star Wars books. So try a used bookstore with a lot of like manga and um manga. Wow. Manga and like I guess like nerdy culture type of stuff. And they usually have a lot of the Star Wars novels if you're looking for more. I've never seen a lot of them at like Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that. James Gunn makes the movies good. Did he make the first Suicide Squad? Because I did not like the first Suicide Squad. But I agree, he does do a pretty good job with most of the stuff that he does. Oh, okay. Yeah. I completely forgot that you were doing that, the Aragon cosplay. So that's exciting. I'm excited to see it. Ron Howard was the director. Okay. All right. Yeah, I did not like that one. So that makes sense. Did you also see the Do Hoops best cosplayers who are going to get this? I did not see it. Well, good. Yeah, just from the okay, so Suicide Squad, the first one, the trailer, it made it look really good. But then when I watched it, everything that was good in the trailer was the only good parts in the movie. But this new trailer, it's not the greatest trailer, but it looks like it's going to be better. So I'm excited for it. So I am super pumped up and excited with you guys. You guys are funny. Sorry, he drank some water. I drink water this weekend, but I just after cons, I always feel like I'm so dehydrated, even though I'm sitting there the whole time drinking water. So Mondays, the day after the cons, usually my okay, like keep just drinking water all day. And it also helps make sure you don't get sick after the con. So if anybody goes to cons, drink lots of water, take your vitamin C after. Have I done any Star Wars cosplays? I have. I have made a hair. One hair like stabbed me in the eye. I've made a Slave Leia cosplay, which apparently they're changing the name. It's not allowed to be Slave Leia anymore. I've done that. I've made an Ewok cosplay. I have done. I've done New Hope Leia, but I only did that one on for a photo shoot. I haven't done that like in person at a con. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, I've done Ray, but I haven't done it at con. I just did it for a photo shoot. And the photo shoot was actually at Disneyland, which was really awesome. It was in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge land. So that was super epic. Loved it. Are you going to watch Jackass forever? I am. I didn't know that. Okay, my hair keeps hitting me. I didn't know that they were making another movie, and I think somebody in here last week was what told me. I think it might have been you. I don't know. Somebody I think on here told me about it, so I'm super excited to see it. I'm pretty sure we were talking about it last week, but I will be seeing it. Me and you both on it. Yeah. I have been to 9 San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, I know. COVID messed everything up, didn't it? It's okay. It's all coming back. We will all be good. Just as long as everybody does their part, we'll be good. You need to make some upgrades to your Jedi cosplay. Well, do it. Do it. No, it's okay. I totally understand. I have so many cosplays. I'm like, I need to do upgrades to this. And just doesn't happen. But I'm excited to see what ends up being upgraded when you do. Darth Zand. Those would be cool. I like that idea. There'll be more Star Wars characters that I do. An anime Jedi. That's fun. We got a Johnny Knoxville in the house. Oh man, that brings back so many memories. The only thing that bummed you out was Deadshot. Yeah. Yeah. So my thing for Suicide Squad was that I felt like the only thing holding the whole movie together was Will Smith. Like that's my opinion. You guys can all have different opinions. I just felt like he was the strongest part of it, and he wasn't even that big in the movie. And I feel like everything else was kind of just like a scattered mess. There was some stuff that was really cool in it, but I don't know. Will I ever cosplay Cammy White again? I will. I was mentioning it a little bit ago, closer to the start of the live stream. I will be wearing Cammy again to a con soon. I just have to redo the hair because it's quite a mess right now. Other than that, it's all good to go. I just need an actual con to be able to wear it to. This last con, Animanga, was an anime con, so I didn't really feel comfortable wearing it to an anime con since it's not necessarily anime. And then PowerCon is next, which is all He-Man, so I'm obviously not going to wear it to that. So it will be coming. Oh, it's going to match the tattoo. How fun! I can't wait to see it. Aw, thank you. Cammy is a very, very fun character for all kinds of reasons. Looking to empty out your pipeline cosplay soon. Yeah, well, gotta do what you gotta do. They definitely do take up a lot of space. I have a whole bedroom dedicated to just cosplays. A whole bedroom. It gets wild. Soon I'm gonna have to get to the point where I need a storage, like one of those storage facilities. I like them bringing back Harley Quinn. Yes. I mean, they have to. She's part of it. And I feel like people will watch it without her, but I feel like people won't watch it without her at the same time. So they need her. The other woman that never wears pants. I really like Psylocke. That's been something I've wanted to cosplay as well, but I've wanted to do it right, so I just haven't done it yet. I have a very specific material that I want to do it with, and I want to make sure that everything matches and that all of the pieces of it are the same material. So when I find that material, I will do it. But I love Psylocke. She's such a cool character. I guess that kind of answers that question if I've ever done it before. Not yet. It's coming. Eventually it's coming. Nice. You have a good little amount of cosplays, Nick. Awesome. Will I do any Terminator cosplays? Unfortunately, probably not. So I've never been a huge fan of the Terminator movies. I don't know what it is. I'm not a huge fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then I don't know. I just never really got into them. I've watched a couple of them full through, and I've rewatched a couple of them, but they're just really my thing. I usually end up turning them off, and sorry. I can't love everything. You guys are gonna hate me for this one too. The same thing with Back to the Future. I just can't get into that movie. I've tried so hard. Yes, your Flash cosplay. You've been talking about that one for a while. It's going to be an exciting year for you and your cosplays. I'm excited for you. Try watching the first Predator movie. I have seen all the Predator movies. I've seen all the Alien movies. I love those. Predator is actually a cosplay that I've been trying to work on for the last couple of years as well. I keep having the plan to release it for October every year. And then I get super busy and then it ends up not getting started or whatnot, and I haven't been able to do it. But that's something that's coming. I personally think that he played a pretty good Joker for what it was. They didn't give him a lot to work with, and they didn't really give him a chance to do a lot. But for what it was, I thought he did a really good job. And especially for him not actually being an actor, I thought he did amazing for what it was. So whenever he ends up getting to do something else, I'm excited to see it. Jonathan, the plans for a Ninja Gaiden? I don't know what that is. Sorry. Dead or Alive cosplay? I don't know. I haven't looked into that stuff. So my thing is I only cosplay things that I like, obviously, but things that I like, things that I know, things that I watch or I play and whatnot. So if there's like a super popular character and everybody's doing it, and or I just think it's cute or whatever, I tend to not do it just because I feel like I'm lying to myself and to you guys. So I've always just kind of made it a point to only cosplay things that I know. And also because I like to try more so to be, oh, there's the neighbor's AC. I'm sorry. It's loud. I like to try to be more so like that character. So, you know, if I never knew what Harley Quinn was, like I never watched anything Batman, never read comics of Batman kind of thing, I was like, oh, everybody cosplays Harley Quinn. I'm the Harley. I'm gonna be Harley. And then I was just there and I was all bored and sad. Like it wouldn't be a fun experience. But then me actually knowing Harley Quinn, I can be excited and I can, well, I guess I can be my normal self. I'm very bubbly. But you know, I can be Harley and I can be fun and jump around and it's not out of character. So I like to do the things that I know. So I'm sorry, I don't really know those. Buzz Lightyear, woo! I like that. I was working on that for a while. And then the my wings that I made weren't finished and they'd sat there for like 2 years. So I actually just threw them away maybe like 2 months ago. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do it, I'll restart it. So I'm excited for you and your Buzz Lightyear. I hope you rock it. An old school game. Oh, good to know. And then for the suggestion, I want you guys to give me suggestions of what you guys like and so on, because there's so much going on in my head all the time. And there's some things that I really like. And sometimes I just completely brain fart and forget that they exist. And then somebody will say something and I'm like, that's a great idea. I love that game, or I love that cartoon, or whatever else. And it's like a whole refresher. Gets things going in my head. So I like the suggestions. Even if I don't know what it is, I'm happy that you guys are making the suggestions. Yes, he was in the Snyder Cut, and I thought that was pretty epic. Maybe Mortal Kombat. I do like Mortal Kombat. What's his name? Baraka? I think his name's Baraka. I don't know. I always play as him, and I always play as Reptile, so I've always thought about doing something with them. I like his teeth. His big old crazy teeth. Cowboy Bebop, yes. So I do like Cowboy Bebop, and I've always thought about doing that. But like you said, a lot of people have been doing it, and if people are like making it a thing everywhere, I kind of try to not do it until it dies down, just because I don't want to get lost in the crowd of the 50,000 Harleys going on at the same time, or whatever else, for example. You dressed as Bugs Bunny to go see Space Jam. That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. And that is definitely what I wanted to do, is Spay Valentine. But like you said, everybody's kind of doing it right now. But it is on my list. Chewy's sitting underneath the table sighing at me. Like, Mom, cook my dinner. And yes, I do cook my dog dinner every night. I want to watch Snyder Cut, but it's so long time-wise. Yes, it is. I watched it in portions when I did it, so take your time. Watch an hour of it, and then come back to it later on in the day and maybe watch another hour. Maybe finish it off the next day. You'd have your own flair. Yes. I try to bring my own flair to everything. You know, just sometimes it doesn't work. I'm only planning one off being the 4th. Oh, that's creative. Be a Jonas brother. Please listen to Thor Powerhead. All right, I will give it a go. Always fun learning new music. That was your old gimmick? Oh, well, it's a fun one. Sometimes you gotta bring back old stuff. You know? Lost in nostalgia as always. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like how Nick is saying it's his old gimmick. There's nothing wrong with nostalgia and old gimmicks and stuff because sometimes that stuff's the best. It's just like the talking about the Star Wars earlier. I personally feel like something about the old Star Wars, like that. Obviously, it's not the best ones ever, but there's just something about them. They're so nostalgic. They're amazing. Well, my lovely people, it is about 9 o'clock. I adore you all. And I really appreciate you guys. Sorry, I keep kicking the table and the whole thing rattles. I don't know if you can see it happening. 9 o'clock, I gotta start cooking the little ones dinner and doing all stuff. But I really appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me for an hour and 12 minutes. You guys are awesome. I've got cons coming up, so if you will be around, I'd love to see you there. If not, no worries. For those of you who have mentioned that you do want Lisa loot, check out my store. I will link the the thing. I will link the site, my online store site in the description below, so you guys can go check it out if you want. Otherwise, just wait around for a con and see it all in person. It'll be there. But you guys are awesome. Thank you again for being here. And I will be doing a live stream every Monday, sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock. So that'll kind of be the time frame that I'll come on. So just be aware. And that time will probably become more of a permanent time frame later on once this becomes like a full swing thing. But you guys are awesome. Mwah. And cyber hugs. You guys are the best. Thank you guys. Have a good night and have an awesome Monday. I hope your Tuesday tomorrow is great. Bye, guys.